I have no idea why I'm a noob character. Kind of weird, but happens sometimes. But today we're gonna be building this, what's it called? One-up factory right here. I didn't give myself enough space to actually make a very good one, I guess. But I mean, it's gonna be pretty big. It's been a while since we worked on this park, since we did our whole 100-day challenge. If you haven't seen that challenge, it's a really cool one. You should go watch it. But let's just start building our one-up factory. Okay, so I just realized that this entire thing is like shifted forward too much. It should be like more back here. And so we're just gonna make it go back. I think we're just gonna make it go to here. So then our one-up factory could be like right here, I think. Yeah, which means we also have to shift all of these down. Every single one of them. Okay, last one. Oh my gosh, we also have to shift all of these down. So we have to just like whoop and swoop, doop, goop, loop, scoop. And then up here, if you haven't seen the land, there's like a weird pyramid thing. We're gonna build that. Don't worry, we're building that. It's like 2 big pyramids and a lot of other stuff in like the pyramid sandy stuff of Mario, if you know what I'm talking about. So we're gonna do that too. But first, one-up factory. So let's just grab one of these and just start building this factory. It shifts up just a tiny bit. So it's gonna be here, and then the wall is just gonna like shift up like that. And there's first an outline that I'm gonna build, and then after the outline there's gonna be like the main walls. So right here, I don't know how many I should do. It should be like, we'll go 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Is that good? Yeah, I think this is good right here. Let's do it a little higher though. So like right there, I think. Yeah. Real quick, we're gonna just shift it to the right. So we're gonna basically delete some of this. Again, we have to do a little bit of shifting. We'll do it about to there. So let's just close this off a little bit more. And the whole store is just gonna shift to the right a little bit. That's better. Now let's just go across. Like, oh my gosh, the snapping for rotation was all the way down. Okay, now we're good. So this is going to be almost like a brownish color. It's gonna be a brownish color, not almost. What if we do concrete? I think concrete might be the one for this one. Definitely lighter than that though, because that's a little too dark. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Now let's make another outline. It's like a green cobblestone outline. It's gonna be pretty cool. And this one's actually cobblestone, like the exact texture that we have in the game. So that is perfect. That's the first time that the exact texture of the game is the one we need for this land. So I think it's a little thicker, not too thick though. So maybe a little extra, because it will be covered up a little bit. So just like right there, and then we'll just put that around. Okay, and it's like a darkish like green. I don't know what color green. It's like, I don't know how to explain the color. You'll see. It's like one of these greens, like this, almost like bluish green. Oh no, a little darker than that. I think it's a little more washed out than that. So like this color. That right there is the exact color. It's perfect. And then you know the texture we made up here at the entrance? So basically it's just like these diamond shapes like this right here. We're basically gonna make like almost this exact same box right here, but for the entrance of the Super Nintendo World, what's it called? One-up factory. So for the entrance of this factory, we'll have that little red thing. But before we make the red thing, we're gonna make the yellow warp pipe that leads to the inside, because the red thing is around the warp pipe, and so it's probably smarter to do the warp pipe first and then the red thing. So let's build this warp pipe. It's not going to be that big. It's probably going to be about this big right here. So let's just make that. And if you didn't know, the warp pipe is a yellow one. So it's going to be like pretty bright yellow here, like this. And now obviously we need the little outline, or else it's not gonna look good. So let's make the outline that's a little bit thicker than the rest of it. All right, and here's our tunnel. So it's looking pretty good. I think we're good with the tunnel. All right, and now let's make the red like checkered stuff on the outside. And there's a sign that says One-Up Factory. Let's make that too. All right, here's the little base of it, and now we have to make the outline, which is a little thicker and it's like darker red, and then we'll make the checkers pattern. Oh my goodness, guys, more than halfway through doing this, and I forgot to paint this all the red color. Oh, this is gonna take forever. Okay, that's better. So many squares. All right, now all we have left to do is do the One-Up Factory sign up here. I think we're gonna use an image panel for this, because it might be a little hard without image panels. Okay, I made the image. Now I just need the image panel. So image, I hope this doesn't look bad. If it looks bad, I don't know what else I would do. Okay, here we go. And yep, it looks good. We just need to make it a little bigger. This actually looks super good. Let's just make it like way bigger here, and maybe it'll look a little better. Dang it, I accidentally deleted this top pole. Let's just put it back. It's crashing into the warp pipe a little bit, so let's just delete it again and try it again. Okay, the final one is here. This is what I'm gonna keep for the sign, and it looks, you know, it looks better than if I were to make it with primitives, so I like that. It's also really weird how I'm still a noob here. What if I reset my character? Will it work? Please be back to normal. Please be back to normal. And I'm not resetting back. I'm back to normal. Okay. So this is me, guys. The other one was probably Kizy. And now we can start building the inside of this factory. I'm probably going to look at some videos online of the inside of this factory because it's going to be kind of difficult. Okay, so the wall's going to extend this way. I don't know the exact floor plan for this, but I'm going to just guess right there. I think this one goes a little bit longer, but not like way too much longer. Just like that much right there. And then it's going to go a little thinner here. And let's make it like that. And then it closes off maybe like right there-ish. And then it's going to go backwards a little bit more. So let's make this smaller and go a little more backwards this way. And then this right here is going to be like the cashier area. Just stuff like that over here. The exit for the ride, the Mario Kart ride, is going to be around right here. So let's make just a little gap for that exit, like right there. And then it closes off here. I think that's a pretty good size for this factory store thing. Now let's just go in and start building everything. This is so hard because a lot of you probably already know that stores and like gift shops are the hardest things to make in this game. Inside of gift shops, there are like tiny items and there's so many primitives that go into each of them. And it's just so much work, guys, but let's build this entire thing and it's gonna look like something. And the floor is like blue for some reason, so let's make the floor blue. It's actually a pretty dark blue, so let's maybe go like for this color. As you can see right here, the walls are literally just boxes of like different shapes, different sizes. There's so many little boxes for these walls, and there was like arrows and stuff. It's kind of cool. And then as you can see, the cashier is right here, and there's like a lot of just pipes and gears and stuff. So I guess let's start making these boxes on the walls, and then later we'll just start making the stuff inside. A lot of the wall is like covered, so maybe we'll start adding some stuff to cover the walls, and later after we cover some of the walls with these, we'll add the boxes, so it's a little bit less work to do. So there's a big red shelf right here, and then we'll just kind of make a box. So it's just gonna go from here to like, let's say right there, and then the top will be like right there. Boom, there's one of the boxes. Let's just make the background also this red color. Okay, one of these done. There's a couple more over here though. Then we'll make the little top part here, and then we'll make that yellow. So let's just grab this yellow color and paste it over here. So we're gonna do a yellow one, probably the same size, and just to make it different, we'll just make the yellow one a little taller, and then we're gonna make it go to like here, and then there will be a red one right here, and then this was gonna be a little taller than the other one, and then we'll close it off at the top. And I totally forgot to make a background for these, so let's make a little background color here. And then there's another one of these red ones over here on this wall, so let's just place it right there really quick. It's just gonna be like right here against the shelves. And then there's another yellow one just right here. So let's just grab the same yellow wall because, you know, why not be efficient? And it's just going to be a pretty thin one just to like right there maybe. And then there is a door right here for like the staff. But I think what I'm going to do is just add like a little door frame and make it black in the background so you can't really go in there. Because, you know, staff only doors are only for staff. I'm not expecting anybody in here to be staff randomly. And I just realized that these shelves also have a bottom one like this. So then it's not blue at the bottom. So let's just grab all of these top shelves and do a little bottom shelf of the same color. Whoa, this looks cool. The walls just look weird because they're red and they're not supposed to be red. And then there are a ton more of these on this side, so let's start building those. Here's how it's gonna go. It's gonna go yellow and then red and then yellow and then red. Oh no, red here and then yellow, and then guess what's next? Red. These are gonna take a while. I might have to skip to like when I'm halfway through this or something. Okay, we're about halfway through. We're on the second red, so maybe a little more than halfway through actually. Okay guys, here's the reveal of the finished shelf things. Here it is, and I'm going to now place like the structures that hold the stuff. So there's gonna be a couple things over here. We're just gonna put the structures that like hold all of the gifts and stuff. First up, we have a fountain looking thing right here in the middle. So let's just use this path as that so it's all centered. It's kind of just like this. Not anything special. And then there's the cashier area, which I'm gonna make right now. So it's gonna be like back here. There are a ton of these things that are just like, look, I'll show you here. So they're just like this. They have like a wall thing right here. And then they have like a platform kind of like this. And then they have another little thinner platform like this on the top. And there are just like a ton of these things everywhere. So let's just build these things everywhere basically. Let's put another one here kind of like in a different area. So now let's just make the walls because oh my gosh, the shelf is going through the thing. Now we're gonna make the walls have those little boxes everywhere. So I'm gonna make that and then maybe a couple little items on these and paint these too. And that's the whole factory. All right, so it didn't turn out exactly how I wanted it, but you know, it doesn't look way too bad. There are a lot of warp pipes everywhere that kind of just go around kind of like a factory. So we're just gonna build those and then we'll start building the stuff on these shelves and then we're done with the factory. So let's just build some of these pipes around here. Okay, the pipes actually look so much better than I expected them to, and it made it like 20 times better. Let's just start making some items that you can buy. While we enter our shop, we have little hats right here you can buy. One for Princess Peach, one for Luigi, and one for Mario. And then there's the universal like the trophy that you win. And then there are just some discs over here. I don't know what these are. This is mainly what I'm gonna be selling around this store, but we might add some other stuff. We'll see. But there might be like some mushroom stuff too. We'll see. There's gonna be a lot. Okay guys, the final reveal of the finished 1-Up factory. I know the outside looks really horrible and I'm not gonna have time to do the pyramids in this episode, but the 1-Up factory is, I think it's worth it to just stop it here because it looks so good. We made so many different items inside that you can buy, and here is the reveal. So we're gonna do it in 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's not the 1-Up factory. This is the 1-Up factory. Okay, here we go. There is the entire store over here. There's a couple like stars you can buy, a couple Toad plushie things. There's a lot of shirts you can buy over here, mugs, some cups, some like discs, maybe. I don't know what they are, just discs. A couple more shirts here, a couple more hats you could buy, more mugs and cups and stuff. And then here are just like you know those popcorn buckets that they give you in Universal? These are kind of like the popcorn buckets, but they're like a wheel, like in Mario Kart. And then there's some more cups and discs and stuff, and that's basically the entire store. This is obviously the, what's it called? The Universal Cup, and yeah, I'm actually really glad it turned out this way because it just looks so much better than I imagined it at the beginning. And so next episode, I want to start making the actual queue for the Mario Kart land, and we might make this castle weird area, but I want to start making the queue for the Mario Kart land, or at least finish some stuff up over here, maybe make some of these like pyramids. Make sure to go like the video if you liked it, of course. If you hated my masterpiece, then I don't know what you're thinking, but please make sure to go subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.